Students off the street for tweeting. Then came the tariffs, markets crashing, retirements wiped out, America isolated, weak.
Matter because losing doesn't automatically mean a loser or a failure or a national disgrace.
What if I told you that Trump's own words just became the punchline of a joke he can't escape? The Lincoln Project's latest ad did something genius. They turned Donnie's boasts into a comedy sketch, and now he's throwing a Twitter fit. Trust me, you'll want to see what set him off this time.
Are you better off than you were 100 days ago? Trump came back, not to lead, but to punish. He purged loyal Americans from government.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine being roasted so hard that all you can do is make the roast more believable. That's exactly what the Lincoln Project just pulled off with their latest ad, and honestly, it's brutal. The ad, framed as the loser's handbook, opens with a highlight reel of Trump's first 100 days in office. But instead of playing it straight, it goes full comedy mode.
Social Security, our allies betrayed. Ukraine sold out to Putin, turning our government into a police state.
It's like they took a blooper reel from a reality show and slapped on some biting narration for good measure. At the heart of the ad is this premise. Trump, the self-proclaimed winner of winners, has a playbook that leads straight to failure. They pick apart his bluster piece by piece, and the clapbacks, they're unrelenting.
Students off the street for tweeting. Then came the tariffs, markets crashing, retirements wiped out, America isolated, weak.
There's his big promise to repeal and replace Obamacare. It's contrasted with clips showing that plan dying a hilariously public death. Then they take aim at his notorious golf habit. Remember when Trump campaigned against Obama golfing too much? Yeah. The ad whips out a montage of Trump's own golf outings. The clubs, the golf carts, the endless weekends away from the Oval Office. And of course, it lands on his infamous claims about his inauguration crowd size, showing the sparsely attended event alongside those bold, exaggerated claims. Somehow, it's both funny and cringeworthy.
Where is their president today? Golfing. Again.
The genius of this ad isn't just the jokes, it's how it weaponizes Trump's ego. His entire brand is built on being a winner. And here comes this parody labeling him a loser in his own voice.
Matter because losing doesn't automatically mean a loser or a failure or a national disgrace.
The clever editing juxtaposes his over-the-top statements with much quieter realities. It's hard to recover from clips of empty rally seats when just 2 moments earlier, you're bragging about being the biggest show in town. It's like putting a mirror in front of him, but instead of reflecting his own image, it's showing all the embarrassing reality.
Seeing that you're shaky, can't keep your polls up, and it's getting worse. You talk a big game.
And here's the thing. Trump has never been good at ignoring these ads. History tells us he reacts with the subtlety of a sledgehammer. Those classic angry responses only feed into the very narrative the Lincoln Project wants people to see. Speaking of reactions, let's just say Trump didn't disappoint this time either.
They should call it the Losers Project.
Let's lay that into rapid response.
Blight on America's presidential legacy. And yes, future generations will refer to you as that turd sandwich that accidentally won an election one time.
If you thought the ad was brutal, wait until you hear how Trump reacted. Spoiler alert, it's exactly what the Lincoln Project was counting on. The moment the ad went live, Trump's thin skin kicked into overdrive. True to form, he ran to social media faster than he's ever run on a golf course. His posts were a mix of insults, denials, and the usual claims of fake news.
Term. It's Trump's second chance to end America, and it's working. So no, you're not better off. You're not safer. Nothing is cheaper.
He called the group losers, which, let's be honest, only made their point stronger. It's like he looked at the title of the Loser's Handbook and said, "You're just mad because I wrote it." This is classic Trump. He cannot ignore criticism, no matter how hard he tries, or doesn't try. Over the years, the Lincoln Project has been baiting him with these kinds of ads, and every single time he takes the hook with the grace of a fish flopping on a dock. Rather than brushing them off, he leans straight into the narrative. His social media rants mirrored the exact themes of the ad. For instance, while they mocked his obsession with golfing, he went on yet another tirade about being the hardest working president.
Donald Trump is showing them the respect he thinks they deserve by golfing again.
It's like he doesn't realize he's just adding another page to their playbook. And his reaction? Well, it was like handing the Lincoln Project free airtime. Every angry post pushed the ad further into the spotlight. If he had just ignored it, it might have flown under the radar for some people. Instead, he gave it legs, making sure it trended on platforms where it might have otherwise slipped past.
Weaver and Schmidt, all losers.
The Lincoln Project has raised $90 million.
We have the opportunity to help save the goddamn country.
We at the Lincoln Project just want to say it's okay.
Okay.
Seriously, we know you did your best.
Honestly, at this point, Trump isn't just their target. He's also their marketing intern. A very loud, very unpaid intern. The beauty of this strategy is that it keeps looping back on itself. Trump reacts, media picks it up, people watch the ad all over again. It's efficient trolling, and Trump can't help but play his role in it. Speaking of roles, that brings us to how the Lincoln Project's constant maneuvering forces him into their headlines. But we'll get to that next. Trump's biggest flaw isn't just his oversized ego, it's his inability to let criticism slide. The Lincoln Project has figured out how to exploit this perfectly. Their ads aren't just about mocking him. They're bait designed to guarantee a reaction. And Trump? He delivers every single time, turning their trolling into viral moments.
You want to make any comment about this Lincoln Project ad? Yeah, no, I saw it.
Trump plan will kill us. The end is coming.
He thinks he's God.
One ad can spin him into a frenzy. So imagine the chaos a well-orchestrated series of these campaigns would bring. This cycle of trolling, reacting, and amplifying keeps the Lincoln Project one step ahead. Trump might hate them, but ironically, he's become their loudest unpaid collaborator.